You're watching KPVI News at 5. KPVI News at 5. News that works for you.
Good evening and thanks for watching tonight. I'm Matt Davenport.
And I'm Misty Inglet. Our top story, it is of course Election Day, with several state and local races being decided at the polls right now. On the ballot today is the race for Idaho's governor, lieutenant governor, attorney general, secretary of state, and superintendent of public instruction. KPVI News that works for you journalist Heather Ann Wagner is live in Boise with more on some of those state races. Heather Ann.
Our top story, Lori Vallow-Dabow was back in court this morning. The hearing was on a motion from the state to push Lori's trial date back from October to January. At her arraignment last month, Lori did not waive her right to a speedy trial. That means, by law, her trial has to be scheduled within 6 months of her arraignment. But Judge Boyce has previously ruled that Lori and Chad's cases are joined and will be tried together. Chad's trial is set for January of next year. The state argued Lori's trial should be pushed back because it's more cost efficient to try them together and it would prevent improper severance. Lori's attorney said she will not waive her right to a speedy trial, but she does understand it means more time for her case if it is bumped to January. The judge said he will issue a written ruling on this soon. Well, despite the close numbers, Bannock County election officials say there has not yet been a request for a recount in the Bannock County assessor race. Anita Hymas won by 3 votes over Greg Cates. Julie Hancock with Bannock County Elections says she will be canvassing the votes next Tuesday. After that, a candidate has 20 days to request a recount after they canvass the votes. Our top story, 2 men connected to several armed robberies at local Walgreens stores are now in custody. According to police, the men were arrested around 12:30 this afternoon after a high-speed chase that ended in Bingham County. The suspects robbed Walgreens in Pocatello this morning, then went to the Walgreens in Blackfoot. The 2 men then went to a Walgreens in Rexburg, but quickly left that store when employees recognized them and called police. Officers found them headed south on I-15 and eventually used spike strips to stop the vehicle. Police say the men are also believed to be involved in robberies at Walgreens in other states. One person was taken to the hospital after a 4-vehicle accident in Pocatello. The accident happened around 1:30 p.m. on East Oak Street at the intersection of North 12th Avenue and Randolph Avenue. An SUV traveling east on Oak swerved into the westbound lane, hitting 2 oncoming vehicles. The SUV then hit 2 street signs and a power pole, knocking all of them over, and then crashed into the side of another SUV that was parked on Randolph in front of the Five Corners bar. The driver of the SUV was taken by ambulance to the hospital. A new flight to California from Idaho Falls took to the skies today. The inaugural Allegiant flight from Idaho Falls to Orange County kicked off today with a traditional water salute that consists of airport firefighting vehicles shooting arches of water over an aircraft as it taxis along the runway. With the addition of this new flight, Allegiant now offers nonstop flights to 6 destinations, the most of any airline at the Idaho Falls Airport. The new flights will operate twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Every Friday we show you the positive stories in eastern Idaho of the people and the places that we all appreciate.
We call it the bright side, and tonight we start with support for our men in blue. It's National Police Week, and all week community members, organizations, and businesses have been showing their appreciation for local law enforcement. This week, Texas Roadhouse provided lunch for the Bannock County Sheriff's Office, Pocatello Police, and Chubbuck Police. Endeavor Dental and Heritage Home Health also dropped off some treats for Chubbuck PD, and the Chubbuck Walmart and Black Hawk Barbecue took in food for the department as well. In Bingham County, Chris Morris and his crew at the local Firehouse Subs provided lunch for officers this week, and Lookout Credit Union took some giant sandwiches and a lunch spread to Idaho Falls Police. And the Ammon Walmart also treated IFPD to some lunch.